The world is moonlighting, and all the world is binding. There are many things that I like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Right now, I wonder why. So I'm gonna run it back to you. Right now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. All the world is changing now, finding, and all the world is changing. I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. But maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderful. Maybe you're gonna be the one who saves me. Okay, guys, how you doing? Welcome on Burger Podcast. What the fuck's going on? How's it going? All right, you're here. I'm here. We're all here. Terry Crews is here. Second Amazing here is here. Yeah, amazing. Okay, this is gonna be quick because my shit is numb. I was on my scooter today with my daughter, one of the Lime scooters, because fucking Joyer hasn't sent me my scooter, and PayPal sucks. By the way, don't ever use PayPal's protection. It protects nothing. It is completely non-protective. PayPal's protection sucks. Okay, that's it. Here's amazing. This is what I want to talk about, folks. And we're going to be quick about this. I'm going to be on it and on it. A lot of you have seen it nonstop. We see it nonstop. Another guy's an asshole. Another guy is a bastard. Another guy is abusive. Another girl's horrible, a whore, a cheater, abusive. Another one. Oh my God. How did this happen? So many abusive, horrible people. So many abusive, horrible people. Also, men can be victims too. So here's the deal. Follow me on this, please. Am I, let me just make sure I'm hearing me. Many. Yeah, okay. Perfect. What happened? There was a request to appear. Oh, okay. Yeah. There was a request to appear. There was this. There was that. I don't know. This, that, and the other thing. What did I have? Group. Okay. By the way, rest in peace, Eddie Latore. Like I said, Eddie was a very good friend of mine back in the day. We stopped being friends. Just think people go their different paths. But I always felt like Eddie was the most confident, positive, but confident person I've ever met. Anyway, so here's the deal. Here's the reality of it all. If you keep dating men that are abusive, if you keep dating men that are emotionally draining, if you keep dating the bad guys, you're the bad girl. Get that. If you keep dating the bad girls, you're the bad guy. You can't keep stepping in shit and blame the dogs. You can't keep stepping in shit and blame the dogs. Look down. Watch where you walk. I mean, my God. Enough. Stop complaining. First of all, stop meeting a guy or a girl and saying how they're the greatest person in the world and they finally showed you happiness, unlike all these other horrible son of a bitches before them who were god awful, who were the worst, who were atrocious and abusive and awful and mean and unacceptable. And this is any woman I've been with. But you know, this is what I'm saying is like, okay, so with my ex-wife, she was abusive, but I would laugh at her. See, and that's the difference a lot of times between men being abused and women being abused. And that's what people have to really keep in consideration is, yes, men do get abused. At the same time, I was abused, right? Okay, so I was abused, but I would laugh at her. If she'd punch me, I'd laugh at her. I'd call her trash. I'd tell her she's a piece of shit for hitting me. You're garbage. I'd call the cops on you, you piece of crap. You can't hurt me. Difference, right? I wouldn't hit her back, but I'd mock her. It didn't matter. It didn't mean anything to me, you see. But there are guys that women are stronger than, like this guy, and they're getting the shit kicked out of them. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'd spit in her fucking face if she hit me. I'd spit fucking on her. Give a shit. Like, this is what I'm saying. I won't hit a woman back, but I'll spit on a woman in a fucking second for being shitty. Yeah, people go, oh my God, I can't believe. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Yeah, if a woman hits me or does something like that, I'll spit right in her motherfucking face. And if you got a problem with it, you're a cunt. I mean, there you go. Because fuck that. No one's got the right to put their hands on me, but I'm not going to punch a woman back because I could break her face. But I'll spit right in it. And then I'll call the cops. Or I'll just call the cops and let her go into jail with women who like to fight, and then they can fucking fight. But here's the point. The point is, at some point, track records matter. It can't always be them. If you've dated 15 guys and they've all been fucking abusive and shitty, you're a fucking bitch. That's how it works. You're not being abused. You're either a fucking masochist or you're causing the fucking problems too. You pick shitty dudes because you're a shitty person. You pick shitty women because you're a shitty person. I picked my first ex because I thought she was going to make me a better person. That's stupid to do. You make yourself a better person. But I picked my first ex because I figured she would save my family told me, you got to marry her. She's going to keep you out of jail. She's going to keep you out of fucking being horrible. She'll help you. And I thought, oh my God, then I got to. And I did. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did end up with a college degree. And yeah, I didn't get any more strikes and I didn't go to jail for life. Okay, that's all super. Here's the reality, though, behind it. It wasn't a good marriage. So the second marriage, well, she was a total twat. But I didn't meet a bitch and then a twat because I'm a great guy and I'm a victim. No, because I'm an asshole. I'm kind of an asshole. I fucking judge everyone. I call everyone out on everything. I hold everyone accountable, and I'm a pain in the ass, and I require a lot. That's a simple fact. That's reality. That's true. It happens. It is what it is. You know what? So what? That's me. But I don't complain and bitch about who I end up with. I end up with who I end up with. I need to fix my shit to end up with better people, but it's got nothing to do with them. They were just going to roll through the world. I found them. You keep finding these guys. You keep finding these women. They don't find you. You find them because that's who you are. And you want to fix your life, then change it. You want to fix your life, then you fucking change it. Stop getting together with a girl or a guy, especially, I'm just going to say this. Stop getting together with a guy and calling him your bae and saying how great he is and how he made you breathe again and how he makes you happy and you get what happiness is. Fuck you. You were equally the part in why you weren't happy. You play the victim all the time and everyone's sick of it. Stop it. You're not a fucking victim. You're an asshole just like the guy you're with is an asshole. You call him out, you tell his secrets, you put him on blast, but when you're with him and he's great, you're taking, he's the biggest, his dick is so big you can't fit in the same room with both of you. The second you break up, you can't find his dick, it was so small. You're a bitch. Like, why can't you get that? You're a fucking bitch. You're the same bitches who came through after the fact trying to jump on the Weinstein thing when real victims were stepping fucking forward and losing their careers and being blacklisted and everything else. So stop it. It's bullshit. Stop being the fucking victims. We're all, the world, we're sick of, most of us in the world are sick of fucking victims. Stop it. You know what? I got raped. I did. I got raped by a girl named Tanisa. And then she blamed she said some other dude raped her. And it was insane. And I had to call the police and say, no, this bitch raped me. But the fact is, I thought it was hysterical. I was passed out drunk. I even told my ex, I think this bitch raped me. Like, I really think something happened. But I mean, I would have told her if we would have had sex, I would have just said to her, "Hey, I had sex with a woman," because we were fairly open. She was dating women, like it was all kind of cool. But the point was, like, I wouldn't have lied about it, so it didn't matter. It just, I was raped, and I went, I think some shit happened. Like, it's kind of fucking weird, right? And whatever. But the simple fact is, lots of things happen in the world. Lots of things go on, but if you're continually with shitty people, it's your fault too. Equally. Yeah, they might be shitty people, but you're finding them like a magnet, and there's a reason. It's not because you're a great person. It's not because you're a saint and you keep getting taken advantage of. It's because you're a bitch. God, I'm so sick of people just not getting that, And everybody knows that. Everyone knows, a woman or a man, you're just like, shut up. She's such a nag. She drives me crazy. She's a... Why don't you leave her? I don't know, Well, she seems like a cunt. Hey, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. Well, fuck you then. Don't bring it up to me. Don't tell me shit. I don't care. I don't care. I get it. You're weak. I get it. You need somebody. I get it. You're sad. I get it. You don't offer enough to have anyone worth a shit. And so you keep ending up with shitty people. I get that. Salute. It's okay. You're fine. It's who you are. If you were like, hey guys, damn it, hey, guess what? I'm with another dickhole. Hey guys, if you went like this, hey guys, I met a guy, more than likely he's gonna probably be a dickhole. But right now we're seeming to have a good time. I'm gonna totally try and keep my eyes open on this. Also, if any of you see me going back down the rabbit hole, fucking call me out, please. Like, go, hey, so-and-so, you're dating another dickhole guy. Please, like, everyone call me out and just mock me. Because, I get it. I'm back in a relationship, and I'm going to probably try and make it seem like way more than it is until it isn't. And then I'm going to totally destroy him. And he's going to do the same to me. I mean, he's going to point out that I had a gaping cunt the size of a fucking Arizona. And that I was the worst in bed ever, and that I was a whore. He's going to destroy me. I'm going to destroy him because we're garbage. But trust me, sweetie, you didn't get with garbage accidentally. You didn't get with an abusive dude accidentally. You didn't once again end up with an asshole accidentally. Assholes find assholes. Dicks find dicks. Trash finds trash. I didn't meet up with my second ex. I'm going to say this. My first ex I got together with because I thought she'd make me a better person. She got together with me because she thought I'd give her a more exciting life. We both offered that for a minute, and we both ended up with a more exciting life and education and everything else. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It just wasn't a good marriage. Like, it didn't end up working. So what, right? It didn't work. So what? But here's the thing. We weren't abusing each other. We weren't shitting each other. We weren't trying to kill each other. My second marriage, we weren't abusing each other, whatever. She was abusive. But she was a complete piece of shit. She made videos about how great I was, which I asked her to stop doing. I said, don't make videos. I go, because when you're mad at me, you're going to make videos about what a piece of shit I am. I know that. I've been married. I get it. Like, don't bullshit me. I told her, she would tell me, your ex is such a piece of shit. Like, I grew up without a father. And if I had a husband or an ex-husband who was a great father like you are and took care of their kids, I'd be grateful and this and that. And she's a bubble. I go, don't. I would tell her, even throughout our marriage, even when we were getting along, I'd say, stop that. Because if we fight, if you hate me, if you decide you hate me, you're going to put all my shit out there and you're going to destroy me and you're going to call me everything negative and horrible. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Every single one of us knows this. So stop lying. Stop pretending you're not going to throw me on blast. You're going to throw me so deep on blast and you're going to shit all over me. That's the fact. Just say that. Say, I would love a girl if there was a girl who got together with me. She goes, look, I've dated a lot, but like my ex was really abusive. But of course, my dad was, my uncle, my mom was. My other boyfriends were also. I am the worst picker in the world, and I end up with shit because I haven't fixed my own life. So I don't keep ending up with shit. So just so you know, you're probably shit, but so am I. We can give this a shot, and hopefully we'll be good to each other. Let's go ahead and see how that goes. Anyway, that would be so fucking refreshing and nice to finally have. None of us get that. Let's be honest. I mean, just be honest for a fucking minute, okay? Because every one of you idiots out there, every idiot guy, because I'll tell you what, this one girl was writing this post about how this new guy was a fucking piece of shit. And there were a bunch of other piece of shit dudes that couldn't wait to get in line to be abusive next. But they were saying like, oh, fuck this guy. You deserve so much more. You deserve a way better guy. I'm going to tell you this. I just killed my ex, so I'm single. And you might want to hook up with me because I'll respect you. No, you won't, dick. First of all, you're shitting on another man. So you're already a twat fuck. You're already telling this girl without knowing the real story or any truth behind it. Without knowing anything. You're already telling her that she's too good for this bastard. But you don't really think she is because you just got out of 2 relationships where you kicked the fuck out of women. But those women were bitches, unlike her, right? They caused everything, right? Those women had it coming, right? But you're a good guy, right? Bullshit. You're not a good guy. You're a fucking asshole. Any asshole who comments to women that claim they're being abused or are being abused or claim they're being abused, either one. Any asshole who goes on the threads and this and that and starts writing, fuck that dude, he's a piece of shit. He doesn't know what you're worth. You need a real man and this and that. You're not a real man. You're a real dickhead. You're a real twat sucking piece of shit. That's what you are. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. You're an asshole. You're the worst guy in the world because you prey on other men having problems. You wait around till a woman's sad and hurt, and you come in and say you're a good guy, and then you're the next abusive guy is all you are. You're the next dickhole in her life. That's all you are. Because any decent guy wouldn't do that shit. They wouldn't go on the thread and start shit talking some guy they don't even know. They wouldn't start agreeing with you and thinking you're right when they don't fucking know. And they've also claimed that 9 other of their exes were all fucking lying whores. Wake the fuck up, stupid people. If some guy's telling you you deserve better and he can offer it, I guarantee you he does not offer better. He'll never offer better. He'll only offer worse. He'll only be more abusive than the guy you're giving up or the guy you're walking away from to then go live with this dick in fucking Palmdale. Wake the fuck up, people. Once again, rest in peace, Eddie LaTorre. I'm so sad about that. I got to say that. It's really bummed me out a lot. Eddie LaTorre is a couple years younger than me. I was super tight with his whole family. I don't talk to any of them. But that's what I'm saying. I'm a big asshole, right? But one of his family members used to tell me to go fuck myself and flip me off because they had a thing for me. And I wouldn't date them, but I would date their friends. So they'd get drunk and flip me off and tell me to fuck off. We were best friends. But they forgot about me in 5 seconds because I didn't want to do what they wanted me to do. And I didn't want to act the way they wanted me to act. But they think they're victims in the world. Everyone thinks they're a victim, but you don't get who you are. I get who I am. I'm an asshole. I'm not a victim. I'm an asshole. But I'm not abusive. I've never been physically abusive to a woman, ever. I've never hit a woman. Sorry. I pulled a woman's hair. My first ex was walking out of the house. I had my kids full time. She had them 2 weekends a month. She would try to get out of the weekends. I would be pissed. And so I told her, fuck that. If you don't come get them, I am calling CPS and telling them you are not picking up your kids. Right? So she shows up, and then when she's leaving, she goes, say goodbye to them forever. And I went, whoa. And I grabbed her by the hair, and I said, if you ever take my kids, I'll kill my way through your family till they come back. Know that. Anyway, she then told her brother with Down syndrome, who I was a god to. My brother and my ex-brother-in-law had Down syndrome. He was mentally retarded with Down syndrome. He was my same age. When I came around, nobody did anything with him. He went to like these places to do stuff, for mentally handicapped people. All of a sudden, I come around, I'm taking him golfing, I put him in my wedding. We're doing all these things because I've worked with autistic adults, kids with Down syndrome, everything else, adults with Down syndrome, etc. So he didn't shock me. I wasn't like, oh, this is weird or anything. When I started dating her and we got tight, I literally started, Peter, what's happening, buddy? Thank you, brother. I love that. I like that burger 100%. I'm throwing that up there, brother. And thank you. And so, the deal was, so he was mentally retarded Down syndrome. He was working at JCPenney's, and the manager fired him for rolling his eyes at him. By the time I was done, I had the CEO of JCPenney's taking us to dinner to give him his job back, give him all his back raises, and made him unfireable. I know unfireable is not a word, but he could not be fired. Now, my ex-father-in-law, who's a complete twat, used to tell his kids he was going to a computer convention. My wife and her twin sister, he would tell them that he was going to a computer convention. But he would go to the computer convention in Vegas, which was right above the adult convention, where he'd go get hookers. So he'd fuck hookers and miss his twin daughter's birthday every year. He'd miss his twin daughter's birthdays every year to go pretend to go to a computer convention where he'd go fuck hookers at the adult convention. Yes, that's what goes on. Anyway, his kid had Down syndrome, who was my age. He would ignore him. He wanted a normal. He was a normal son. He was badass. Billy was the coolest fucking person in the world. He has Alzheimer's now. He doesn't even know who he is, which is sad. Because my ex had told him that I was threatening him, because Billy would always talk about me and ask about me and say how great I was and be mad at her for us not being married. So in order to stop all that, when I told her that thing that if she took my kids, so she tells him that I had threatened to kill her and everything else. And he calls me up, mentally retarded with Down syndrome, going, okay, David, I got to talk to you. And I'm not mocking him. I swear to God, I'm not making a Trump thing or anything. This is exactly how we talk. Okay, David, I want to talk to you. You know, you're threatening Kelly. And you can't hurt my sister. If you hurt my sister, I'm going to have to come hurt you. And I was thinking, that's hysterical. Like, I love this guy. He's willing to fight for his sister. But and he goes, you're my brother and I love you and everything, but I'm really hurt that you did this. And I'm like, I didn't do anything, Billy. Like, I did not threaten her. I can't explain to you what went on, but there was no threat of her real life or anyone hurting her for real. It was if she took my kids, but I don't know how to explain this to you, Billy. So I'm not being mean, but yeah, I totally get that. I'm sorry. And anyway, he would call me once in a while and be like, boom, boom, boom. And I was just like, okay, Billy, I'm so sorry. I have to ask you to stop calling. Like I told his mom, my ex-mother-in-law, who is a waste of life. Like, a nice lady. We got along great, but she's a waste of life. She's like that middle America, does nothing, miserable in her marriage for 50 years, never was happy, overweight because she's depressed, et cetera, cheated on him. He cheated on her. Neither of them ever told the kids. She banged her boss at some plant. And then he was banging hookers in Vegas, whatever. That's their happy marriage. Anyway, they had 6 kids. So he's got Down syndrome. So they ruined that, though. They ruined our relationship because she's just pissed. That's a woman or a man, a dickhole, but she's a woman. That's a woman out of anger, of scorn, because I didn't want to be married, because I didn't want to be with her, tells her brother with Down syndrome, who I was a hero to. He thought I was his best friend in the world. He told him, that I threatened to kill her and all this stuff, so he wouldn't like. But she took away his hero. Why? I don't know. Wouldn't have mattered. I would have let him keep calling me. I would have remained friends with him because, again, he was a grown man with Down syndrome, mentally retarded. Why would I not? What kind of scumbag wouldn't be friends? Yeah. They're the worst. That's funny. The delusional bunch. That's fucking hysterical, Peter. That is goddamn hysterical. I'm sorry. That is fucking funny. They are. There's the Brady bunch, and then there's the delusional bunch, and that's these guys. This guy Nick, on his car, he had a sign that said something about the cannoli, like "Don't touch the cannoli." He's not Italian. He thinks he's a mob guy. He worked at Edison for 700 fucking years as lower middle management. His coworkers used to make fun of him. He was a dork. His daughters and kids didn't get it because he tried to act cool. He was a dork. He was a talent. He cheated at golf. What kind of a loser cheats at golf? And so all these things, right? But again, but that's what I'm saying is he's a guy. His wife will tell you he's a genius. No, he's not. He's an idiot. I mean, he's not a genius. A genius knows so many things. Don't touch the cannoli. Thank you, Peter. Yes. And so he thinks he's mafia, but he's not even Italian. He's Greek. If anything, he should just continue fucking boys. No, I'm kidding. By the way, okay, so we are going to I'm going to end right now because my shoulder is so bad I can't sit anymore. This is literally killing me. You have no idea. My arm goes so fucking numb. If anyone's been through this where you have a body part that goes dead numb all the time, it's the worst. I mean, you know what? I'll tell you this. I've always said, fuck it, you smile, you go through, and that's what I do. I smile and I move on because fuck it, because there's an old lady who walks almost completely hunched over every day about 2 miles. She walks to wherever she needs to go and walks back. She's got to be 90 fucking years old and she moves at the pace of a snail, but she does it. And that reminds me every day to shut the fuck up and man up and be a fucking tough person and get through life smiling and grinning and laughing and enjoy every gosh darn second, because as Eddie De La Torre could tell you, man, you don't know when it ends. You don't know when it ends. you better check your life, because God forbid there is an afterlife and you're being held to judgment. You better know that you will be judged harshly on all your actions, not the ones you think, not the ones you agree with, the ones that you actually all across the board. That's how it is. So we're going to be doing a show tomorrow. I'm sorry, Sunday. Soapbox Sunday is talking about the popularity of pedophilia. How the fuck are people not being murdered when they're putting up signs or protesting that pedophilia is okay? There's people right now protesting to stop the elite pedophiles, to stop pedophilia from becoming legal, which shouldn't even be a question. Now, I am going to tell you right now, I completely advocate, I may even jump in and join in, I don't know. If people start trying to make pedophilia legal, I think motherfuckers are going to start ending up dead. And I think that's okay. I'm sorry. And if you don't like that and you want to ban me, fucking ban me. Everybody should be sharing this. If you think pedophilia is okay and you think touching kids and you think kids can consent to sex with an adult, that's cool. I think people can consent to be murdered then without actually telling me. I'll just feel it. I'll feel it like you're a 50-year-old dude that fucks kids or a 50-year-old woman who fucks kids. Cool. No problem. You can feel that they love you. That's cool. I can feel you want me to kill you. I can feel that. I hope everybody can feel that. I hope everybody in this world who's worth a shit. Fuck everything else. Everything goes aside, because I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be white kids, black kids, Latin kids, Asian kids, Arabic kids, all of our kids, every fucking color of our kids. So nothing really else matters right now but our fucking kids. And so I'm going to tell you this. Yes, I agree, Peter. 100%. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And I'm right there, brother, because you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. You want to start fucking with kids? I'm cool with killing you then. I'm cool with killing you. You want to come out as you think pedophilia, if you come out as you think pedophilia is okay and somehow don't participate in any way or have anything to do with it, I don't know. That's your opinion. But if you start coming out that you're thinking you can be a pedophile, fuck no, you can't. I got to go. My daughter's at the airport going back to New York, so I'm going to go. Hey, baby, 1 second. Let me end this show. And be well, guys. I'm Burger Podcast. Don't be a fucking pedophile. Hey, Bear.